Okay, hello, and today I'm going to be doing a review on the Snowwolf SW-10 from Action Hobbies. I picked this up the other week for £49 because they were selling them off as faulty, so I thought it'd be a good chance just to get some spare parts for it. So far, the gun itself hasn't broken, so that's pretty lucky. It was reduced down from 110, so it's worth the risk. I bought this gun for spare parts for my VSR because bits and pieces are slowly falling apart on it. So now on the internet, there's not a lot that's regarding whether parts are compatible or anything, because from first looks it looks like the same as the VSR-10. Turns out though it isn't. Overall, the body and everything, that's all the body and barrel, that's all the same, but the really expensive parts, the firing mechanisms and all that, they're not the same as the VSR-10. The cylinder is of a L96, that diameter, and so is the trigger box. Everything else, so barrel and the body and cocking handle and all that, that's all VSR compatible. So that's cleared that question up. So yeah, a few good points about the gun. The finish on the stock, it's a textured polymer, so it's a really nice anti-slip kind of rubbery feel, which is quite nice and you're holding it for a long time, so it's really nice. The paint, all the black paint, is all matte, so anti-glare and all that, good for sniping. The mechanism itself is very smooth. There's barely any resistance there whatsoever. The gun itself is actually really light. It's a lot lighter than my VSR-10, which is here. Main reasons are probably because I've got a huge scope in my VSR-10, which is most of the weight, but even without that, this is a lot lighter. It's got a solid stock, unlike this. This is a hollow stock. This is the solid stock version, so whereas this would have a weight in, I suppose, that's just solid plastic. The magazine here is similar to the VSR-10. It's slightly different in that this is a see-through plastic, slightly translucent, whereas the VSR has a, if I can get it out, it's just completely black, so there. I haven't actually tried this in my VSR-10 yet, but I'll try it now if you want, just like this. It does fit, it's quite tight though. So yeah. When you're putting the magazine back in though, in the gun, it is a bit stiff sometimes. It just takes a bit of, so that time it was fine, but sometimes it's just gets caught. The iron sights come with the gun. They're full metal, as you'd expect. If you want to put a scope on, you can use rails from VSR-10s. They just screw into these holes. It also comes with a silencer attachment, so you just unscrew the thread at the end of the end of the barrel, and then just tighten it on, and you get to stick a silencer on. The butt plate down here is rubber, same as the VSR-10. They're all interchangeable. It's got a nice clicky safety switch, so it's different to the VSR-10s, because the VSR-10 it would sort of roll. This just goes straight back and forwards. It's quite a nice feel, but it's a bit stiff sometimes. Also it comes with sling and speed loader, as you'd expect. Oh, also another good thing about this is it has this nice bipod attachment. So whereas on the VSR-10 you can only have a bipod you couldn't have a bipod and sling at the same time. This one's got the sling attachments and bipod separate, so you can have both. So yeah, it's a very good gun. Hasn't broken yet, so it's worth a gamble. £49. Some parts compatible with VSRs. This section isn't, but the barrel and body. Body's got very nice finish. Metal trigger guard. So yeah, that's the external of the gun. Now I'll just show you the inside, and just so you can see what's different.